in the time of Sayyiduna Umar radiallahu an, who said even if a goat dies at the banks of the Euphrates, then Umar is responsible, a goat. Or when the son of a Sahabi, Amr ibn al-As, his son, Muhammad, slapped a Christian Copt. Sayyiduna Umar radiallahu an summoned, firstly he summoned the Sahabi, Amr radiallahu an, and he summoned his son and commanded the Christian Copt to strike the son of the Muslim Sahabi. This was the social justice. It didn't the justice wasn't just amongst Muslims, it was amongst the minorities also. Like in the time of Sayyiduna Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu, when the Jew took Sayyiduna Ali radiallahu anhu to court. And remember, the court system, the judiciary system in the caliphate is different to the nation-state judiciary system we have today, where cases drag on for months and people make money. Meaning this current system is designed just to monetize court cases. In the Islamic Caliphate, cases were swiftly dealt with. So they go to the court, they register the case, and they have a hearing, and the judgment is given by the Qadi. So they went to Al-Qadi Shuraih, and the judgment was given in the favor of the Jew. And the Jew then acknowledged that he made a false case against Sayyidina Ali radiallahu an to test the justice system within Islam. So justice is distributed amongst non-Muslim minorities also. Like I said, the jizya, even though collected from the non-Muslims, is also distributed amongst the non-Muslims, like the famous incident when Sayyidina Umar radiallahu an entered Jerusalem and he observed that Christian old men were begging, blind men, and he inquired, who are these men? He was told these are Christian old men who are blind, unable to work. He said, give them a pension and do not permit them to beg. Do not give them a reason to beg. We do not take the tax from them, the jizya, in their youth and distribute it, and do not give them a portion of that in their old age, meaning we give them a portion of their pension. So this was the social justice in Al-Islam, and this is the future of Al-Islam, the social justice. So the social justice is found in the judiciary system, where there is mercy in Islam, meaning the rahmah. This is the meaning of the hadith, Ar-Rahimuna yarhamuhum ar-Rahman, irhamu man fil ardi yarhamkum man fis sama, that those who are merciful, irhamu, that yarhamuhum ar-Rahman, the merciful is merciful to them. Those who are merciful, Allah is merciful to them. Have mercy on those who are on the earth, and Allah's divine mercy will descend to you from the heavens. So when the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala descends on the Muslims, it is because they themselves emanate mercy. This is an important aspect. That firstly, Sultan Salahuddin al-Ayyubi rahimahullah was an embodiment of the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he was also a hujjah, a proof for future rulers, who may state that in facing adversity, in facing enemies, that they cannot display the mercy that a ruler should display. When the Christians pillaged Jerusalem, they entered Jerusalem and they pillaged the city, they killed the Christians and the Muslims. And the historians, the accounts mention that the blood was knee-high. And they mention that the crimes that the Christians carried out, Western Christianity in Jerusalem. Yet 71 years later, because they took the city in 1099, in 1170 when Sultan Salahuddin al-Ayyubi rahimahullah wrested the city back into Muslim the Muslim dominion, or under Muslim custodianship, he displayed the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You read the account how he dealt with the prisoners of war. So Muslims, when they become an embodiment of the mercy of Allah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give them victory in battle also. And do not confuse this with those pacifist Muslims who claim that the Palestinians should give up their resistance and the West will display mercy to them. No, that's false. That's a false interpretation of Islam. The correct interpretation is carry on resisting, but display the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when you have power. When you take prisoners, display the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Like in times of war, we are not permitted to beat prisoners. We are not permitted to torture prisoners. It's haram in Islam. You cannot torture them. There's no such thing as torture of prisoners in Islam. Additionally, if ropes, meaning tying the prisoners, can be avoided, that is also avoided. They are treated humanely. They are given sunlight for 8 hours, meaning on a daily basis, unlike how the prisoners in Guantanamo Bay are treated. So when we Muslims display mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will have us feel the effect of His divine mercy.